One. Hello and welcome back to Kitchen Science day number 9. Today was a strange day for weather-wise. We looked outside and there was sideways rain. We just had hail recently. Wind was out of control. So we thought getting back into the kitchen, doing a science experiment in here was the way to go. We've been writing letters today. We responded to some. We mailed some that we had previously written. But when we were sitting there and doing that, I thought, man, wouldn't it be cool if we sent like a hidden message to our friends? So how cool would that be if you opened a letter and there was nothing on it, but you could do a magic trick or science here to reveal that letter? Would you like to do a magic letter, Grace?
Yeah.
Tell over here. Would you love to do a magic letter, Grace?
Yeah.
Get over here with a smile.
Yeah.
All right. So we're going to send some magic letters. It's a very simple experiment. There's lots of different ways you can do it. We're going to do it with a heat-activated one. So the only thing that you're going to need, now I have brushes. You don't need brushes. You can use a cotton swab. You can use your finger. You can use anything you'd like to send to write the messages. We're just going to happen to use paintbrushes. But these are heat-activated messages, so we're going to call them our spy messages or our secret messages. And there's a handful of different things that you can use. You can use fruit juice, onion juice, baking soda, vinegar, white wine, diluted cola, milk, all sorts of different things. We are going to use lemon juice. Lemon concentrate. We are going to use milk and we are going to use vinegar. We are going to write a message with this and we are going to let this dry overnight. So you're going to see part 1 of the experiment today and we're going to finish it up tomorrow because we want it to dry. So all we're going to do is we're going to pour some of each one of these things into our containers. We'll just do the lemon juice right here. Just put a little lemon juice in here, pretty simple, and paint a message on here and let it dry overnight. We'll see what the results are tomorrow, and we'll continue on with the experiment. So, you guys ready to go? Yes, you can smell it.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll see you in the morning and finish this experiment up when it's dry. Okay, we are back with Kitchen Science, and I wasn't sure how long this was going to take, if it was going to be more instantaneous or not. I've done it with an iron before. Today was the first day I tried doing it with an oven. I set the oven to 375 degrees and I just put my paper directly on the rack. Prior to putting it on the rack, it looked like this. Just kind of looked like a piece of wet paper. There's really no message on it. This was my daughter's. Hers and mine looked very similar. Just kind of looks like a wavy piece of paper. When you're done, you can read a message, and my message was Kitchen Science. It took a couple minutes for it to do. I don't know if I'd have left it in there longer if it would have gotten darker or not, but I also didn't want the paper to burn. So again, if you're doing this at home, kids, make sure your parents are there with you to see. But it ended up working. So I used the vinegar. I'm going to do my other 2 kids, the lemon juice and my daughter did the milk, so we'll see if that works just as well, and I'll pause and I'll show you theirs when we're done to see which one works the best. Okay, we are back, and it looks like all 3 of them worked to a degree. I probably left Jack's in the longest. He had lemon juice, and the thing with the lemon juice is you could see a little bit of residue because it was colored, but it turned out beautiful. And Grace's, she used the milk. Hers was almost immediate. Inside of a minute, it went dark and you could see it fantastically. So out of the 3 for hidden messages, I think milk was the best. It made kind of a glossy little finish on the paper, but you couldn't see it. It just looked like wet paper. So the best ones for hidden were probably the vinegar and the milk. But as far as a message goes, I put this paper in a 375 degree oven and the message showed up in under a minute. It was beautiful. So I wish I would have filmed this one. So if you want to try it at home, I'd give milk a try the best. That was the best one that I have. Lemon juice came out strong. Vinegar, they all worked just to varying degrees. And again, that's what science is about. You can try different some of the different materials that that I listed earlier in the video, and have fun, have a great Good Friday, and continue with having fun at home. So this is a